What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. And if you're specifically in NYC, I hope y'all are staying safe out there because it's a literal heat wave. It's hot, it's humid, it's stifling. When I went outside to pick these sneakers up that we're about to review, the weather was so bad. I'm happy that I kept a bottle of water on me because I drunk it within like 30 seconds of being outside. It was really bad. But anyways, guys, before we even continue this video, please make sure that you smash that subscribe button down below as well as that notification bell. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, definitely be sure to share with your friends and your family and all that, because again, in order for your boy's channel to continue growing, we got to hit more and more milestones. So with that being out of the way, let's just get right into what you came here for, which is none other than the Patta and Nike Air Max 90, specifically in this Waves collaboration in the Sapphire colorway. And I do have to say, based off of first impressions, I absolutely love this sneaker, man. When I saw the first reveal with the on-foot look, I was like, nah, these sneakers is super fire. It's definitely in one of my favorite colors, which is blue. And it just has a lot going with it. And if you guys like Air Max 90s, you're definitely going to love these sneakers right here, especially with some of the mudguard changes that they did, which we'll get into later into the details of the video. Now, I'm briefly going over the history of the brand Patta itself. It was founded in the Netherlands in 2004, or more specifically in Amsterdam, which I've heard a lot of wonderful things about. But now in going into the relationship or partnership between Nike and the brand Patta, they have been together for about almost 20 years. So they actually started their partnership back in 2006, and they've released a lot of Nike Air Maxes. I'm talking about over 10. I don't want to say 20 because that might be a little bit excessive, but they've made a lot of collaborations and colorways in the past 19 years. But more specifically, what's relevant to this release is that back in 2021, Patta and Nike officially created the Nike Air Max 1 Waves, and that was in the Monarch colorway, which I did do a review for. I don't know if I took it down or whatever, but it should be somewhere there. And that was the start of a resurgence with the Nike and Patta collaboration. And then after that, a lot of people were begging for a third restock or re-release of the Chlorophyll collaboration, and for their 15-year mark of that Chlorophyll collaboration, which it released in 2009, then released one more time in 2024 for the 15-year anniversary of that Chlorophyll collaboration. Patta and Nike has just been hitting the mark with their Air Max collaborations. But then a random on-foot look picture came out of this specific colorway right here, and I was like, yo, I am absolutely in love. And I love how they were able to implement the mudguard that is usually right here and create it into a wave pattern, which is very reminiscent of the Air Max 1 collaboration. But I think the execution on this release right here is absolutely phenomenal, and I definitely want to hear what y'all think about this sneaker in the comment section down below. Is it a cop or drop? Definitely let me know. And with this being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into the box details, because it does actually come with a nice special box. So now in focusing onto the box details, we do have this all silver box with some special details and fonts all over it. So right here, we're going to start with this one. It does say Patta, got love for all. Then we do have this Patta logo right here in this blue detail. Then right below it, we do have that Nike Air logo. And then right here, it actually does say get familiar. And I guess it's saying get familiar with the brand Patta, but a lot of people should know about Patta by now, especially in relation to Nike. Then when going on to this side of the box right here, you can see that it does say Team Patta. Then on this side of the box, it does say Libi Lobi, which I believe is Surinamese for love life. Then when going on to this side of the box, we don't have much to show other than what I showed you earlier on the top of the lid. Then when going on to this side of the box, we do have the sticker tag right there, as well as the Undefeated logo, because again, I just picked this up from Undefeated NYC, and it was hot as hell outside, guys. But anyways, when focusing onto the sticker tag now, it does say Air Max 90 SP, and the SP stands for Special Projects, and the colorway shown is Particle Gray and Neutral Gray. Something else to note is that this colorway is also known as the Sapphire colorway or Sapphire Blue, because if you look at the sneaker itself, there are a lot of Sapphire Blue hits all over the sneaker. Then when it comes to the sizing of the sneaker, I recommend going with your true to size unless you are extremely wide footed. So my normal true to size is a size 8, and I'm semi wide footed. I'm in between the neutral and wide foot. I'm just right in the middle, so I consider that semi wide. But if you're like super wide footed, then go a half size up. Like if you're somebody who normally has to half size up on every type of sneaker, definitely do a half size up on this. But if you're more narrow footed or slightly wide footed, you could definitely get away with going true to size. So now when opening this box lid right here, we don't have much on the top of the lid. However, we do have this custom Patta and Air Max wax tissue paper right here. You can definitely see that Air Max logo on the top, which definitely mimics the Air Max logo that you see on the lateral side of the shoe. Then you have the Patta logo, and then at the bottom, you do have that same Nike Air Max 90s logo right there. Now, with that being out of the way, let's just get right into the details of the sneaker. Now, I'm focusing onto the details of the shoe. shoe, all I gotta say, man, is that the details are phenomenal. But what I do have to emphasize right here is how crazy a collaboration can change the entire outlook of a shoe. If you actually go on finishline.com right now, there's a very similar colorway of the Nike Air Max 90 that's on sale for 80 bucks. However, when you compare that to the collaboration of the Patta, you can see how the different changes, the textures, and all of that on this specific sneaker makes it a sellout type of sneaker as opposed to the Finish Line pair. But I just wanted to quickly point that out. So now I'm focusing onto the mudguard of the sneaker. You can see this nice neutral gray mudguard right here. And we do have it in this nubuck material. It definitely feels great to the touch. And then you could actually see some slight hits of the waves pattern, but I don't want to focus too much onto that because we're just focusing onto the front mudguard, not to the lateral side of the shoe. So then when moving on to the toe box of the sneaker, there is this nice breathable mesh tongue, and especially when you wear this sneaker and put them on, it feels so great, man. The Air Max 90 is such a comfortable sneaker. Obviously, it's not the most comfortable sneaker ever made, but I do love the comfort level that this sneaker actually provides for whoever's using it, man. It feels really great on foot. And then moving towards the top of the shoe now, there is this beautiful cream lace that comes with the sneaker standard. However, it does come with an extra pair of these neutral gray laces, which definitely matches most of the upper of the sneaker, but I do have to say the cream hit just absolutely makes the shoe pop and it looks great. Then moving on to the tongue of the shoe, we do have this all black tongue right here, and it is made out of this kind of nubuck material, and it does feel great to the touch. Then when moving towards the top of the shoe now, you can see that we do have that Patta Air Max logo right there and that sapphire blue colorway, which I think is a very nice hit. So now I'm focusing onto the lateral side of the shoe. You can see all of those beautiful details that I'm talking about. So normally with the Nike Air Max 90, this panel right here would just be straight and go all the way basically to the same area, but there wouldn't be no wave hits. However, with this being a Waves Patta collaboration, we have this beautiful wave detail that wraps around from the lateral side to the back heel area all the way into the medial side and gives this wonderful hit that we have right here. Then when looking at this Nike check right here, we do have it in this metallic silver detail, which is a very nice touch. And again, this is very reminiscent of that GR Nike Air Max 90 that I mentioned is on finishline.com. You can absolutely look at it and see that it's pretty much the same exact sneaker, except with the Patta touch to it. Then one of my favorite details that I didn't even recognize until I got these in hand is the fact that this detail right here that shows the standard Air Max logo, depending on which angle you turn it to, it actually changes from Air Max to the brand Patta, which means that this is definitely a lenticular detail that changes depending on the angle that the shoe moves. And I think this is a subtle but very nice touch that I don't even think that they promoted this detail. This is just something that you found on the sneaker when you got it in hand, which again, I think is a very great touch, but I just wanted to highlight that detail. Then when moving towards the back of the shoe now, you can see that we do have that Nike Air detail right there and that royal blue and black detail, which is a very nice touch. Then moving on to the medial side, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side, so there's really not much to report on there. Now to close out with the midsole and outsole, let's just look at that beautiful sail midsole right there with the sapphire blue detail right there, and right under that we have that beautiful exposed Nike Air Max 90 bubble right there. You can see my hand going through the exposed air bubble on the camera. Hopefully it's catching that, but I do love that detail and it looks really great on the Air Max 90. Such a classic sneaker, man. And when moving on to the outsole of the shoe, you can see that we do have that standard Air Max 90 pattern right there. The only difference is the colors. We do have the blacks, the sapphire blue, and the Nike Air logo right there, which again is pretty standard to the actual Nike Air Max 90. But before concluding this review, I do want to show you guys one final detail of the sneaker, which is the beautiful insoles itself. So as you can see, we do have a Nike Patta insole right here with the Patta font on it. So pretty much with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude the reviews was the on full look. So now let's get right into this on full look, all right? All right, y'all, so that's gonna conclude the reviews was the on for look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Definitely let me know what you think about that Nike Air Max 90 in the Patta sapphire blue colorway. Is it a cop or drop? I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. For me, this is 100% a cop. The colorway's fire, the different details with the panel and the waves and all that is fire, especially that lenticular detail right there. I think that is super fire. But again, I want to hear what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. So other than that, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're already subscribed to the channel, definitely be sure to share with your friends and your family and all that, because again, in order for this channel to continue to grow, I can't do that without y'all help. So I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? Peace.